I grew up in Wisconsin in the late 1960s, and as a middle school student, I would walk to school and robins were literally falling out of the sky, dying. And even a little kid knows something really is wrong when birds are falling out of the sky. And I knew that when problems presented themselves, we were supposed to step up and tackle them. That's what I was taught to do.
The way we power our bodies and the way we power our buildings and our machines and our engines can be changed really right now to something much more positive. We know organic is better than chemical-based food. We know that solar and wind are cleaner than coal and oil. So we have the solutions now. It's just a question, do we have the courage to make sure that our children live in a world defined not by pollution, but by the solutions?
Find 15 moms if you're afraid. Find 15 moms who are also afraid. Or figure out whatever you need to not be afraid, and then find it and then do it. Because I think for a lot of people, that's different. Maybe they want to be anonymous, and so they need an assembly. Maybe they need a spokesperson. And I'm sure there would be some rabble-rouser who wouldn't mind being a spokesperson, and they could be in the back. Maybe they just need 15 people to sign a letter together. Every person has that turnover point when they're not afraid to act anymore.
You don't have to convince everybody. You just have to convince enough people who you need to support you, or support your cause, or support your efforts. So don't hit your head against the wall. If we were first starting City Year, I had a partner, Neil Silverson, who said, I think we're 50 handshakes away from some money, somebody to support us. And we just, if you do enough meetings, if you meet enough people, you will find the ones who want to get behind you.
I have made every mistake in the book, and but the thing was, I would not trade any of those mistakes, because that's where I learned how to be an activist.
As I learned about environmental stuff, I became like a missionary, basically accosting people on the street to show them my latest chart and data and tell them about all the compelling information. And I didn't realize for a long time that the deeper my expertise became, the shallower my ability to communicate with others became. And so I believe, alienated people in my desire to share with them the latest data. So what I've learned how to do now is listen more.
My passion for working with people that are kept down was that desire to help them be liberated so that they could find their own voice and speak their own voice to power. When I was working with indigenous peoples, so many times it was lose, 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 lose. And a lot of people got burned out. I went through my own burnout periods until I realized it wasn't about winning for me. It was really about the desire to help people find that voice. And that piece of my work was very successful and continues to be. That's what I do still.